I am not good with this camera yet, so please forgive me trying to figure out what I'm doing. Let me set it kind of far away from me so that it's not like right there. That's not working. Hold on. Nope. Well, I'll sit like this because I am new to this whole thing and I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Does anybody else have the problem that they want to do so many things and they end up doing nothing? Because that's kind of what I'm going through right now. Maybe try not to cut my whole head off. Hold on. Is that a little better? I want to do everything. I kind of call it being a jack of all trades and a master of none. I like to do beadwork and make jewelry, both with big beads, seed beads, found objects, all kinds of jewelry. I also love to do seed bead and sequin work to make ornaments, both on satin balls and using felt and stitching them together. I like to make stuff out of Fimo clay. I like stamping and making cards. I love to take pictures. I love to garden. I love to draw. I love to write. I pretty much do a little bit of everything, but I'm not doing anything right now. Does anybody else have this problem, or is it just me? I'm kind of thinking other people suffer with this too, and I'm just getting frustrated with myself. You can't be successful at anything if you're doing too much. So right now, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. And I don't know. I want to do a channel on how to do stuff. And I've got a lot of projects planned. But I don't know how to settle down and figure out how to do one thing. I see something on YouTube or in the store. I want to try that too. I want to do everything. My husband does stained glass. I want to do that. I want to do copper foil. You can't do everything. You just can't. Not do them all well. So I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to be 58 in a few days. I've got going on 9 grandkids. Been married almost 40 years. Got a great life. Wonderful life. Couldn't ask for more. But I want something for me. Something I can do and get good at. That's what I'm struggling with. Trying to work on my weight, like most people out there that have not eaten right their whole life. I'm trying to figure it out and get the weight off. Struggled with doing this YouTube channel because I'm heavy. But there's a lot of YouTubers out there I really love that look very much like me. And I decided that I'm going to not wait and put it off until someday when I lose 100 pounds. That what if I never lose 100 pounds? That I want to get out and live and do stuff and have a good life. So this is my channel, and I've got a big beautiful room that's right now a giant mess because we just had a big yard sale. But as I get it together, I kind of want to share with you what I'm doing, and I want to figure out what I want to do. I want to do stuff. I want to have fun. I want to create. I'd like to have a business that I could be successful at and, make a little money and, just be part of the world, I guess. Raised 4 kids. And now the grandkids are here. I'm watching them from time to time. But I need something for me. I got a wonderfully supportive husband. And he's happy for me to do whatever I want to do. But, I'd like to contribute a little bit. And I'm just trying to figure this all out. So I was hoping that maybe by doing this YouTube channel, I can figure it out with some of you guys that might be struggling with the same thing. And maybe we can figure it out together. So this is my intro. I'll kind of show you around my studio a little bit. It's a big mess. But I can show you a little bit of stuff. And I'll show you some of the mess I've got to deal with too. And maybe you can follow me on that journey to kind of clean it up. So hold on. This is a shelf my husband made me. And it's a wonderful shelf. It goes from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. And this is the part that's the issue. If you look closely, these are all cookie sheets. Why do I have cookie sheets in my studio? Well, I found out 30 years ago they made pretty darn good beading trays. You know, we can get them at a yard sale for $1. Well, this is the problem. They're filled up with projects. All kinds of miscellaneous stuff. Wonderful beads. Findings. And all kinds of treasures that I had out for some reason or another, or I bought and didn't have time to put away. And now here sit all these trays. Here's 3, 2 more, 1 here, 2 here, 1. You can see it's a lot. A lot of trays. And over here, across the room, that's my wonderful shelf. I'll turn on the light. Of all my boxes. That is insane. Those are all, on the bottom shelf are all beads. All beads. Regular beads. Glass, wood, metal. This upper shelf, the ones with the S are seed beads on the end there. And all the rest of these, except for the last row, which are kind of more kid beads, plastic beads. The rest are all findings, charms, stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff. I've been doing this for 25 years. And I have this shelf here. It's got my Fimo clay and glue and glitter. And over here in the corner I have another shelf. That's painting stuff, drawing stuff. Just stuff. I've got a dresser here behind all these boxes that were for the yard sale. A dresser full of craft supplies. And I've got these 2 deep filing cabinets. There's this, sorry about the light. There's this one. It's as deep as my desk. And then I have this one over here. And the top 2 drawers are my stuff. The bottom drawer is my grandkids' coloring stuff. The middle drawer is cookie cutters. Full of cookie cutters. I use them for crafts and baking. But it's just more stuff up here. It's just a lot of stuff. So I'll get back on camera. So I've been putting off this video till I could figure out something wonderful to say. But here's where I'm at. I mean, I've got a mess. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Now that, you know, my kids are grown for a while now. I'm home all day. And I'm so inspired by all the YouTube people that I'm watching. I'm so many wonderful people that I've been watching and enjoying from all walks of life. But I've been enjoying a lot of ladies like myself that have something to say, and I enjoy watching them. So I thought, well, I'll throw my hat in the ring and get a video out there and just see if maybe I can get this mess cleaned up and maybe give somebody else some inspiration to clean their creative space up. Because I know I'm not the only creative person that ends up in a mess. Now, I'm very blessed to have this big room to create in. Very lucky. Most of my life I did not have this, and honestly I didn't have all this stuff. This stuff came when the room came. Kind of like a goldfish expanding to fit its bowl. The stuff came because I had room for it. When I only had a little shelf, and honestly years ago they didn't have this much stuff out there. I didn't have Hobby Lobby and Michael's, maybe Michael's at some point, but back when I started beadwork and being creative, we had some little tiny craft stores, and they didn't have a whole lot of stuff that I was interested in. If I was lucky, I could get 2 or 3 colors of sequins. I now have a box of sequins that probably has, I would say, maybe 1,000 colors in it. I mean, if not 1,000, it's hundreds. I mean, that's another whole story. So I've got amazing things to create with. I've just got to figure out what I want to create and what I want to do with those creations. Do I want to create for myself? Do I want to create to sell? I know I want to create and show you guys some of what I know how to do, because, you know, over the last 30 years I've learned how to do some cool things, and I'd like to share. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I'm not sure I can even edit this video because I don't know how to edit, and that's the other reason why I haven't gotten a video up. So I think I'm just going to jump in with this video. It's not going to be edited, so you're going to see what you see. It's probably going to be horrible. But if I don't get a video posted, nothing's ever going to happen. So I plan on getting some content on here. I plan on at least 1 or 2 videos a week showing you not only me going through this stuff and some of what I got, but I'd like to pick a project every week to show you and show you how I do it and what materials I use, and see if I get some creative ideas back from you guys. I don't know who will see this to start, but I want to jump in there and just have some fun, because it sure looks like the people I'm watching on YouTube are having fun. So I'm ready to just throw my hat in the ring. And if you choose to follow me, I'm looking forward to sharing whatever I do with you. And if you have a video channel too, a YouTube channel, put it in the comments and I'll check yours out too. Because I love following what other people are doing and learning, because I feel you can learn everything every day. I mean, there's just so much to learn. You never can know everything. I mean, I've been beading for 28 years now. There's new tools I've never seen before. I'm learning new stuff all the time. So you never know it all, ever. It doesn't matter who you are. I mean, if you learn all of that you do about one subject, there's another subject you know nothing about. So I'm Steffi. I didn't introduce myself at the beginning. I apologize. But this is my YouTube channel. It's going to be a little bit crazy because I really don't know what I'm doing. I've never filmed myself before this. I did a few videos earlier, but I didn't know how to edit them. So if I can get my son to help me, I might throw those up. I had a couple haul videos, and I think I did a couple on how to do stuff. So we'll see. And my husband and I work on some projects around our property, and I'll post some of those as well. But thanks for looking, and I hope you'll check it out and maybe subscribe and give me a chance. And I'd sure love to hear comments and hear what you have to say. And I look forward to taking this journey with all of you. Thank you so much. Bye.